So this week in software we finally finished setting up everyone's environment on everyone's laptop. Then once Mech finally finished building the potato bot, we were able to each individually write our own code for it and successfully deploy it to the robot and get it all driving.
So this week in the mechanical section, we've been mainly working on CAD. We've also been working on prototyping our drive base. At the beginning of the week, we finished our drive-based prototype called the Potato Bot. Through this, software has been able to test out their code and we've been able to see a robot prototype in use. Besides this, we've been mainly working on CAD, fleshing out our designs and finishing off detailed design for our game piece. We're now nearing completion of our final CAD, which will be ready to start building our final prototypes and building our robot.
Well, the drive base we've chosen to go with this year is based off what's known as a H drive, whereby you have 4 Omni wheels in a standard skid steer or tank drive orientation, and then you have what's known as a drop wheel in the center perpendicular to the main drive wheels. That's known as a H drive and allows the robot to strafe sideways quite effectively. Now we've chosen to add 2 drop wheels in the center, in line with the axles of the standard wheels. What this gives us is very accurate and very precise strafing left and right. So it shouldn't skew, wiggle or turn at all when we strafe. This sort of stability and accuracy was really important for all of the fine alignments and whatnot that we'd have to do in this year's game. At the moment we've been referring to it as an O drive simply because the wheel arrangement somewhat resembles the letter O. Well, this year we concluded that our strategy relied upon the robot being able to pick up, lift and hold a bin as well as 4 totes, all in one stack. It could then drive and place the entire stack at once, allowing for a high level of reliability and a relatively assured score. So what we've gone with is essentially like a big elevator. So we've got a whole series of hooks on a long track and with dollies, so we can drive up and hoist up all 4 of our bins, all 4 of our totes rather, and our bin at the same time.
So this week we started work on the processing procedure. We finally got that ready. It's so for that teams could finally document their purchases throughout the build season, making sure that everything's in line, they're not overspending, that sort of stuff. What's pretty good, we've also approved the budget as well, so that coincides with that, so we can check whether those things are in line. We've also been working on the robot unveil. That's been pretty good. We've finalised the final things with organising it, catering, run sheets, that sort of stuff. It's for the end of build season. We're going to present the robot to all our sponsors and our guests.
So this week in project management we've been working on the whole build season plan, so making sure that everything is according to the timelines so that everything runs smoothly, keeping everyone in order, so all the creatives, they love what they're doing, but we need to make sure that they're all staying on task.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm the safety captain for Team 477 for the Drop Bears. This week we've been working on SOPs, which are safe operation practices for working in the lab and also driving the robot around and testing it. We've also been using our new incident and near-miss report form.
In media this week we designed the banner, 3 meters by 3 meters pop-up banner, which is exciting. We've also been working on the weekly vlog, and we've been working on chairman sourcing music and emailing the person whose music we want to use. So that's pretty interesting. And we've been recording everything exciting that's happening. So it's good to see everything coming along.